In Sub-Saharan Africa, life expectancy has dropped from the mid-60s to the mid-40s. In some of the worst affected countries, Zimbabwe, Lesotho, Botswana, and Swaziland, life expectancy is less than 40 years.
It's hard for people to understand in a developed country the scope of the epidemic in a resource-poor country, especially Sub-Saharan Africa. In the United States, there are a total of about 40,000 new infections in 1 year. In Africa, there are about 7,000 each day.
I believe, and I think a lot of people will agree with me, that we are sitting on a time bomb.
I remember very clearly because AIDS was a very grave concern. I mean, I saw in 1 year, in one particular family, a whole generation be wiped out.
Nothing approximates what's being done by HIV and AIDS. Not even the Black Death of the 14th century. We've got an apocalypse on our hands now, and it has to be addressed.
Jana nilitandika usiku, kama tutapata ede ndio tupiganishe madawa iko share, anaweza kusirivivre tena tatiza kenza eko basi kuona sasa udhaifu wa maisha ndani ya jamii.
Someday you will die, but I'll be close behind. They'll follow you into the dark, no blinding light, or tunnels to gates of white, just our hands clasped.
A Catholic nun has just opened an AIDS hospice in this region. Here, AIDS patients can wait in peace to die. The sisters don't expect any help from the government, despite figures from the UN stating that in some areas of KwaZulu-Natal, a quarter of the population is infected.
If there's no one beside you when you're so
it's a great disgrace. Or it causes confusion among the relatives or neighbors because the Africans do not believe that there's something like AIDS. If you have AIDS in African society, you have been wished by your neighbor.
As she told me, son, fear is the heart of love. So I never went back. And if heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark.
And then there's preachers who condemn the use of condoms.
So the only protection measure, according to the Bible, is to stick to Jesus.
The children's ward is where the true victims of the epidemic lie. This is the next generation of a whole continent where a Holocaust is happening as we eat our dinners, where twice the number of people killed in 9/11 die every day. Twice the number of people killed in 9/11 die every day.
When you feel so tired but you can't sleep, stuck in reverse, and the tears come streaming down Could it be worse? Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. High up above or down below, when you're too in love to let it go. But if you never try, you'll never know just what you were.